We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Nutty.
Here we go. Hey folks, welcome back. Happy Kwanzaa. We are recording on the 26th. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas and you drank lots of booze and ate some sugar plums and got lots of cool presents and Star Wars books and stuff. I got a cool Mandalorian book and I got a Dune graphic novel book. Yeah, it was cool. And so I'm really happy about my Christmas presents. Plus we got new phones. And converting over to new phones was for me really easy and fast. For Crystal, not so much, but it all worked out.
Not so much because you did the option where it was like phone to phone transfer.
Yeah, it was super fast.
Which I guess was like via Bluetooth or something.
I don't know how it did it.
We don't even know how it did that.
Elven magic.
But when I went to do mine, that didn't pop up as an option for me.
I saw it several times. You try to get to it, and it was just like, nope.
It wasn't going to let me do it.
I think you were too far from the router, and it didn't realize that you're on the same network.
And of course, it was the day the Wi-Fi was being janky.
Yes.
Over like everywhere in the house, the Wi-Fi was being janky. So it didn't give me that option. So I'm like, oh, I'll just do the restore from an iCloud backup thing. You know, I've done that several times.
Warning, this will take 19 hours. Hope you didn't want to use your phone or your new phone for the next 24 days.
Yeah, I started it like, I think it was like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
It wasn't ready till the next morning.
And then sometime I think around midnight is when I started Googling, you know, what am I supposed to do if it gets stuck? And I tell it
like, what the fuck?
Is this stuck? Which led to a really weird rabbit hole.
Stuck in this thing. And,
speaking of rabbit holes, stuck in his rabbit hole.
and then I finally found something, you know, saying, you know, reboot the phone. So I'm like, all right. So I rebooted it. And then after I rebooted it, the stuff started downloading again and whatnot. And then it started. But I still had to, like, go and, like, physically touch a bunch of the apps to, like, force them.
Well, it's then, of course perfect that this happened because my story was going to be, wow, man, guys, if you're looking at getting a new phone, don't feel bad, don't be scared, because once I was done, literally 40 minutes out from the thing, I was in the app. I went and logged right in. I didn't have to sign in or anything. It was literally like my old phone had just moved over to the new phone.
Every time he'd come around the corner and he'd be like, "Oh, how's it going? How's it going? Are you in there?" And
I'm like, "It's done. I'm doing everything."
Like, no,
it's so good.
I'm like, no. All my apps are still either gray or have a little cloudy thing.
Let me show you how fun it is. Look, ooh, the camera's amazing. Camera is really great.
It was incredibly
I haven't got that one yet. I think I'm going to wait for the 13. Like, I'm so close to paying off my 10 right now. I've only got like 6 more payments on it, and I'm paid it off. And I kind of want to keep them both instead of trading it in. So I was like, I'll just wait on the 13 and have 2 phones.
Don't do the iCloud.
If you gotta, don't do the iCloud. Do phone to phone.
Unless you're like plugged in the router or something, because it was incredibly stressful. Because even after I got it and forced it and everything was downloaded again, you know, because I still have a login connected to Facebook. So I had to go and make sure I could get in Facebook first. And I was like...
That's what I was ready for, too.
Okay.
And had trouble.
And that worked. And then I went to go open the app. And I was just like about... And then, you know, when it came up, I was just like, oh, my Lord.
Okay, that was the biggest worry, really. That was the big concern. So...
Which Huddle gave me some crap for a little bit. And I was like... Bitch, I need my Minshew cards.
Yeah, I gotta have
But I got that straightened out. And then
can't have Huddle go bad. My God, what would you do?
Yeah. I had to figure
Huddle.
out which ones were connected to email and which ones were connected to the Facebook because
I still had to. I think I had to relog into a couple of them, but it was all fine. It all worked out great. So that's everything for phone talk this week.
Great time with phone talk.
God.
I didn't.
Thanks
it was
for
stressful.
tuning in for phone talk, guys. It's been a fantastic week in the world of
was
the
a lot.
iOS 12. Our guest this
But
week with
I
us,
got
as
a green one.
as you may
It looks white on here, but it's green.
I'm trying to do a show, guys.
Well, you're boring. You're boring. You're all blah 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 blah. I'm Mr. Business.
Yeah, I want business up front and then the party in the back. That's our
because
format
that
now.
works
Oh no.
That's our format now.
No, but yeah, I got the green one, and it's kind of a nice light green. It looks white.
It really does look white in a lot of lights, and mine's red.
But
It's
I
so
like it.
red.
Reed. So red.
So red.
red.
Oh, it's so red. So
'Cause I used to have the
obviously
blue
our
one, but I'm
guest is
tired of the blue
AjaMarie
one.
this
Yes.
week. I've been trying to introduce.
You're obnoxious.
Thank you so much for being with us,
You're
AjaMarie, to
obnoxious.
talk about.
Hey, I'm glad
phones.
to be here for phone chat and cat chat.
Cat chat, phone chat, you name it, we do it. Total freedom. How's that tea?
I don't prefer Robos or Rebos or whatever you call it.
The red tea.
Yeah.
The Roja. It should be the Roja.
It's
Isn't that
so
what it is?
red.
The tea of the day is the Mandalorian Warrior Herb Tea.
Yes, warrior herb, man.
Warrior
Oh,
Herb
really?
Hey,
Tea.
man. Get herbed up, man. Go into battle, man.
Mandalorian herbs.
It's caffeine free, which okay, but yeah, I don't like that one thing
Well, I
What,
think
the
it's doing
caffeine-free?
wonders for my throat, so I'm pretty
because
happy
it's
with it.
got I don't know how to say that one. Rooibos. Rubos. I don't know.
Rubos.
That's the thing I don't like. But it's got that national.
That's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah.
Rubos.
Rubos.
This thing
Fuck
I
off,
don't know how to
Rubos.
say.
Natural passion fruit flavor.
Worst tea
Hibiscus.
ever.
I like hibiscus tea. There's
Worst
not
tea
enough
ever.
hibiscus in this. Natural mango and vanilla flavors, peony petals, sunflower petals, and natural strawberry and grapefruit flavors. I'm not getting a lot of grapefruit and strawberry out of it.
I got a little grapefruit with it, but of
Tea
course
talk.
I put lemon in it, so that probably would kick the citrus up a bit. You know, I like to
But
get a lot of acid in there.
It reminds me less of Cara Dune and more of Gina Carino. So
Well,
Oh,
that's a bad thing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my review of it. So there you go.
Okay.
ouch.
So, do we want to talk about digital cards?
Yeah, I guess
Okay,
so.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in tarot cards, things are wrapping up for the year. They have been. They're unwrapping up for the year. But what did I just do?
Hey.
Because those presents we've been collecting all month unwrapped. He was doing unveils on those all day yesterday. A bunch
Was
of them
it
are
fun
really.
in that app?
It was actually pretty cool.
Did it work well?
Yeah.
Well, plus you had a lot to do because we were still doing decay base. Is the last wave of the decay base is wrapping up. So
Yeah.
everybody's
Wrapping
really
up.
yeah.
Do you see what you did
I'm
there?
wrapping up and I'm unwrapping a lot of stuff.
We don't know what's going
that's what
on. We're just-
Christmas
there's
is all
wrap
about, is
everywhere.
wrapping stuff up and then ripping off the wrapping and having the fun with it. So so there's been a lot to do and it has been fun and everybody's leveling out their I'm doing red to 10 and all this stuff.
I don't even know if I can bother with trying to level out my base.
Yeah.
I might try, but
If I get one set of the base, I mean, if I get one award, that's fine. It's the end of the year.
Yeah.
The counts are going to be really high. There are guys that are going to have like 10 and 20 of those.
yeah.
So I don't care. I'd rather use the year end of the year to get more of my horde.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like I'll level out to 2 here and stuff like that. I'm done with decay. I'm gonna get two of the decay base. I'm done at 2. I could probably get more, but there's a couple of them that are really tough, like Kinkle, for whatever reason.
I've been having a problem with Sophie, the topless girl there. She's the only one I've
That's
got
in the
just
new
one
one.
of.
I have. Come get Sophie's. I have Sophie's.
Yeah, I might be able to even out some with you because I've been doing that. The gifts came out awesome. I really liked the presents this year. They were cool.
Yeah, they were fun. I like the anytime they do the action figures because it's
Oh, I love
why would
it.
They ever do that? Yeah, and the what was the one? The barn was it? No, yeah, it was the barn had like the Mego action figures.
Yes.
They look like the
yeah.
8-inch Mego figures. Those are really nice.
Yeah.
Not a movie I'd ever want to see, but I love those toys. I love that kind of stuff.
The barn is an anthology one, isn't
Yes,
it? Like
I think they all to get together.
I'll
in the
actually
barn.
probably watch that one. I love anthology stories. I've been watching, the new Twilight Zone, so maybe I'll give the barn a chance. Give that a watch.
Somebody told me a spooky story in trade chat yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I always put in my spam. Actually, when I send somebody an offer, I always say I'm open to counters, communication, and spooky ghost stories. Just for a laugh. So you laughed.
Yeah, exactly.
I find your trade thing just obnoxious.
Maybe everyone else does too. I don't know. I let the offer speak for itself. Boom. So, anyways, I always say that, and somebody actually told me a spooky story yesterday.
Nice.
It was in the chat, and it was really fun. It was like I was sitting around my house with nothing to do, and my friend came in and said, if we hurry, we can be in the front row of some music act at a local bar. So we went. And once I was at the bar, I realized I couldn't find my phone. And I checked the bar and the bathroom, and I asked all the waitresses and never could find it. And so I got my friend to call my phone. And somebody answered the phone in this low, raspy voice and just laughed and hung up. And I tried again a number of times, never got an answer. And then when I got home, I found my phone on the nightstand next to my bed where I'd left it all along.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was like, whoa, that's a great ghost story. That's amazing. I really love that. So that was cool. And then we never did make a trade, but they gave me a nice story. So that was nice. It was a fun interaction. So, and that could happen in tarot cards too. Tell ghost stories to all your friends. So all the presents unwrapped, those are really fun. I have a bunch of dupes, and I'm trying to do dupes for needs. I didn't really care about them early on, and so I wasn't really chasing after them. But I ended up with a bunch of extras on one of them because I was throwing a bunch at Radiance.
Yeah.
Just doing Pandora burn off to try to get up to numbers for that to maybe finish another set. So in the course of that, I picked up a lot of some of the end ones.
I checked with my stuff. I don't have any dupes of the ones you need. I have a couple of dupes, but they weren't ones you needed. So
and then the Masterpiece one came out really nice. It was odd too that that was a piece of a 3-part.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he had more of that in his back pocket or something like that. I don't know.
I like that he gave us that extra one too when everybody was like, "Oh, got messed up by the day that there was just one," and he gave us that extra one to kind of make up for
the
it.
little poster and the 25K. That was nice. Yeah, he always does it right. So and then he also had a very big announcement about, and he's asked me in the past to mention, please, there's limits with this alt thing. There's people that have clearly abused the living shit out of it, and it plays into important things like the black base chase and things like that.
Yeah.
So he's asked nicely. Now he's not being nice. He's identifying these extra accounts, and he's gonna give him the boot. So
that's one place I don't have an alt at. I don't really need one over there in tarot cards, and I don't know. It's the same way I kind of look at Neon Mob. This is like a smaller. I think it's different with Tops just because Tops is giant, so it doesn't seem bad. But when knowing that Previn is just like one dude with an app, right?
He's a simple man trying to make his way in the universe.
Yeah,
let the guy have his money, and this is regardless of are you FTP? Do you buy on this account?
Yeah.
None of that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out, and it'll also be interesting to see if he purchased those accounts. There may be a lot of those accounts that we see all the time in the hunting grounds.
Yeah,
which is the last wave of that is going with the decay base. You come across these names you've never seen before with almost nothing in the base. Department. It's very strange.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see if he eliminates that stuff, but who knows. Over in Neon Mob, still doing Skin 3, which just started up. Really great looking set. Still plugging away at Vintage Vanity and or I think it's Victorian Vanity.
Yeah, you're still doing the variants on that one?
Yes. I'm still going to keep plugging away. And as long as I can keep getting free packs, I'm going to keep going at that thing. My pro dropped out at the end of last month, so I'm not pro anymore. But that didn't really it doesn't do you any good on these LE sets.
No, it doesn't, other than banking the extra packs. But you get on the limited edition sets, you do get that one time alongside the 100K one-time pack. There is a 25K one-time pro pack that you can get when it first drops. So that's what you get on the limited edition. On the, I don't know which one I did it last, whether it was the Japan one or the Mythka one. I actually did really well in pulling a bunch of the pink cards, right off the rip with that 100K and the 25K. He's got a lot of LE right now, and
yes, he does.
it is difficult even with Pro because I'm still plugging away and not getting those extra free ones. They're taking
Well,
it
it's funny,
off.
I was bitching, because I don't really have anything to open. And then as soon as my Pro ended, all these sets started up that I wanted.
Yeah.
I had like one or two that I was lamely, plugging away at, Victorian Vanity and stuff like that are going to go on forever. But then a couple of, Skin comes in, and that figure drawing set, I'm doing that one as well.
Yeah.
And then a new Mythicus set. So, it's just like, wow, all of a sudden I've got too much to collect again.
Yeah, even I do, and I have Pro still, and I can bank 12 packs, and I'm still not managing to open everything that I have active every day.
Humble brag.
Humble
So
brag.
nothing really going on in blockchain. We're just waiting for the shoe to drop with Woody on the latest and the greatest with what's going on with his thing. Should be hearing more about that real soon. The Alien Quadrilogy thing, I think they revealed some stuff about that. I realized I was talking about on the GPK Series 2. I was like, I didn't do any Series 2. I have nothing to burn out to try to get golds. And I went and looked at, yeah, I did. Actually, I don't think I kept an unopened pack. I think I had just bought like one pack and opened it, and that's all I had. So I burned off some base. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a gold. Probably not. My continuing saga of everybody winning at blockchain except me will continue. So over in the world of bunt, kick, and slam. Do anything?
God. I opened the apps a few times this week to bother with the free Christmas stuff and some of them, I think. I didn't really do much with it. It was so much just keeping up with Christmas week and then, my usual apps. Like, I didn't do shit with the sports apps. Didn't bother. Don't think I opened Walking Dead at all. I think I have some of the free Christmas cards in those apps.
Yeah, I was doing some cross trading with Slam and Kick. Kick had a daily SIG chase as well as they had a thing in Slam as well for the 12 days. And if people forget those, a lot of times people will miss one day. It's the holidays and you're busy and it goes on and on. You forget you missed one. So I was cross trading a lot of those for components. My new obsession is components in Star Wars. And so I'm just like, I'm hoarding components, and they're easy to trade for if the dumbasses actually bother to go in and open claim packs. That's the trick. Because a lot of them just go in, bank coins. Oh, I got coins, mate. And I'm like, you been opening those claim packs? What's a claim pack, mate? And I'm like, go back to your fucking chimney.
Never mind.
I can't tell you, mate. It's a free thing you should have been opening all along.
The button that says claim, dude. Like...
So, but, I found a few people that actually do, open those things, or they have a little collection. They always, in Kick, they always just have coins. They got tons of coin, mate. What do you want me to open? Like, open some component packs and let me know what you get.
Oh, wait.
Oh, those don't exist.
Yeah.
So I rake those in because I don't know what they're going to have in the future and stuff like that. So I'm trying for that. So I've been doing the Christmas SIGs, and they're like 1 in 15 every day on the Kick ones, which is not bad. I think it's a 3,000 coin pack, so not like 45K on odds. Not bad. And they're actually not so cheap with the coins over there anymore. So it's actually close to like 500K maybe over there.
Yeah.
So I was able to pull those most days. I think I still have 8 of the 12, and I've actually been trading them all week. I could have built a set, I guess. But I've just been trading them for components because I don't give a fuck about Kick.
Yeah, I don't care. Well, with Skate too. Skate's got the new build, so I've been playing with that a little bit. I don't know that I like it over there.
It's weird. It looks so stark, doesn't it? The look of that one is really strange. It feels, it feels like super sharp edged in ways. You know what I mean? In the design of it. It
doesn't feel as nice as the other ones did. Like when Walking Dead came out,
it does feel smooth. It feels
like Walking Dead looks fantastic, and then Skate's just like, this is still
the aesthetic. I think goes with Skate. You know what I did? I forgot to fucking start recording on the thing here. I'm gonna have to get this off of the.
Twitch stream.
Yeah.
You didn't record?
I didn't record again. I even had the sign right in front of me. We could go back.
Yeah.
But we're not that far in, but I'll get it off Twitch. It's okay.
Do it live.
I'll get it off Twitch. So Yeah, so that was what I was basically doing, was cross-trading, just pulling those and trying to deal with those knuckleheads. It seemed like all the apps had something nice that was, a lot of them had a lot of free coins. Like Disney was giving away coins every day and a little card every day, right?
Yeah.
And most of the apps had that base, the Bunt was giving away coins and cards. They had a little thing every day. Pretty much everybody had something for Christmas that they were giving away, some coins or something like that. Apparently,
Marvel had those freaking avatars. Like they had the omnibus packs and then avatars, which was an odd choice, but
Well, you can use those for melding at various times, those commons and stuff like that. And then I love the avatars because I finally got a Man-Thing avatar. So.
Yeah, I saw that.
I finished my Mulan sets.
Oh, congratulations. Which variants are those?
All the ones they did. There were like some watch party cards and sketch cards and illustrated character cards and reflections.
Ooh, reflection.
I just had to get I just finished that. Yay.
Difficult to obtain and now legendary reflection.
Exclusive.
Well, that's cool that you're collecting stuff over there. Yeah. I haven't really done anything since Tron. And somebody sent me, oh my God, somebody sent me another, those meld cards from Tron.
I don't know what those cards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. I got to look it up and say who it was so I can give him a shout out because that was nice as fuck, man. It was
yeah, because that's like 100 of those craftables, I think, to make those.
Yeah, they're really expensive. Hey, Thomas, what's up here? Wow, look at you.
Hi.
Look at you. I haven't seen you in a few Saturdays, my friend. Yeah, so that was it. And Marvel Collect, they was giving out coins, and they had those avatars and stuff like that. I like when they're giving out coins every day.
Ziggy.
Oh yeah, definitely. I always need them in Marvel. Like I can never get coins up over there. Like if I'm at 150k coins, like I am bawling in Marvel because I just can't ever build them up there.
Yeah, it feels like every time I hit 200k, then everything, boom, there they go.
Yeah.
There they go.
It doesn't take much. Like I just mainly collect Doctor Strange over there, and it's still like I've missed some because they were just there was one set that came out. The ruby variant or something like it was.
That one just came out. That was because it had covers in it, and I pulled one of those ruby covers because those were limited edition. That's the first limited edition thing they've had in quite a while, and those were 750 count, which is not that low.
I was just trying to open.
What it is these days for Marvel, like at least they're trying. I'd rather see them try. I know they've never really done anything super, super low count on purpose over there other than there's a few things at the very beginning that were pretty low count, but as far as a limited count,
when they were first dipping their toes in the water, I mean some of the first sets that they had in the app were in the that Avengers concept was 200 count.
Yeah.
And then they've had some just by luck or bad luck, super low count like the VIP badges that are the only thing sitting in legendary or because those are like 6 count or something like that. They're not great looking, and they're nothing to look at. They're just a big dumb shield that says VIP on it, which we can look forward to soon in Star Wars because we're getting our own VIP program. So get ready for that. Each month's card will be a build a card, and you can use it at the end of the year to build a picture of Darth Vader. Great. Let's start downplaying it now because I'm sure a lot of people have big, high hopes, but we'll get into that when we get into Star Wars, which I feel like we're about to. Oh, Ziggo. Yeah, now it's the dueling shoulder cats.
Yes.
Because mine will do this too. He will just sit here like this. It's the dueling shoulder cats.
Now she's snoring right now. I was going to try to poke her and see if she wanted to meet the cat, but she is not having it.
This one will sit here and rub against the side. He's really going right for the shoulder.
Bro.
Wow.
Bort hole right in the face.
Dude! This is not the viewpoint I want. I get enough of this.
Yep. Tasty port hole, human.
Yes. All right. So we're going to go for it. Let's go into Star Wars. What do you say?
Yep.
Okay.
Such as it is.
Boom. Okay, let me change backgrounds to keeping it weekly. Are you ready?
There is no keeping
There's
it
no
weekly.
keeping it weekly. Okay, let me put it on there now. Hey, keeping it weekly. All right. Oh, shit. There isn't any keeping weekly. All right. Go to something else.
The only thing they've been doing is throwing out the award cards are coming out, but
In the wrong order.
in the kind of
Feels
the wrong
like in the wrong order.
Yeah.
I got my concept award yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
That probably should have been
come
today.
out
I feel
today,
like
yeah.
that should have been today.
So they kind of shorted people.
So thanks. Well, that'll be something else. Tough luck for the new guy that has to come in and take over Mark's job, who's apparently now, yes, he is fully leaving Star Wars. I feel like he was just taking his victory lap on that 8 o'clock Digicast.
I did not catch that
I didn't
one.
watch any of it. It was like literally last second. Hey, I'm drunk. Let me cast. I don't think.
Oh wow.
I don't think he was really drunk or something to do that. But it seemed really like a very sudden decision. All of a
No,
sudden,
he
like,
doesn't make those. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Sudden decisions.
And then people were showing. Was he showing pictures? Where did you get those pictures of him like cutting big steaks and?
It wasn't me.
And somebody was posting pictures of things with like him with a big knife and
It was
big
probably
steaks. And then some
in their Discord, such as
yes.
it is.
Oh my god, I think it was, and it was some
He
stupid ass
said
fucking.
something about like him and Gabby have talked about like doing a cooking segment or like a cooking with tops thing on the Digicast before, and it's okay, man, because that has so much to do with digital cards.
Well, if anybody feels like they need that from a digital card show in this realm, I urge you to go to YouTube and search "Cooking Bloke Pecan Pie" and enjoy.
Okay, I'm definitely going to be looking that
You
up
definitely
later.
want to be looking at that one because it's going to teach you how
It's
to
a
make.
good, makes a good pecan
Makes
pie.
a goddamn great pie,
Ooh.
and it's by a certain somebody you know.
Oh, is it?
That's me.
Ah.
Yeah, I did it.
You're the
So
cooking
anyway, no keeping it weekly anymore. Boo! Wow! What happened to our show format? We have none anymore. We're just loosing. And so the meditation chamber went up so fast that they actually had to have a post in the app. Hey, more like 6 in a million. Am I right, guys? Maybe it was
that's
still
really
1 in a
strange.
million. They just remembered to put them in the goddamn claim packs
Yeah.
because a lot of those were popping out of claim packs.
That's I've seen on Reddit and other people. They're getting them in the pack that's on the lock on,
Mhm.
and then
It was
play packs.
It was odd. I mean, yeah, they made a little post about it, but I still find it very odd.
Seems a little sus, doesn't it?
Yeah, was it six? 6 could drop in the
Yeah.
span of a week.
I don't think so. No,
I
no.
don't
No,
'Cause
not when they had them. They had them in every pack when they first came out. Correct?
No, I don't think so.
No, like not this iteration, but like way back when Meditation Chamber first started.
No,
Didn't
they
it
would
go-
put them in certain packs.
that seems like
They'd
they
rotate
would
them
have.
into things. And now they've
had a
been saying that
better
they're
chance.
going to do that with components too. That they're going to rotate those into just random packs. Like you'll be, the 400th Parallax set 2000.
I wish they would. I've been trying to meld. I've got the easier ones to get now as far as ships go, but now I'm just trying to get the harder ones. And
I'm not melding any ships. I melded 2 Y-wings, and I'm just hoarding components, and I'm waiting to see what I can do with all these fucking parts. I've got like 20 of everything.
You're gonna have a lot of parts.
Yeah, I got a lot of fucking parts. I've been going after them. And then people try to come at me for them, and I'm like, no, I need more
Yeah,
parts.
no, this is on purpose.
Yes. And that includes friends. Good friends. They come, hey man, you say, no, get away from my parts. Don't touch my parts.
My parts.
Yeah. So Meditation Chamber at 24. They are made weird announcements about like the rust things that the Rainbow Chase is ending.
Dude,
and how was
why-
that
why-
ever
why
a
are you gonna
Rainbow
do that?
Chase?
Why are you gonna trigger me, bro?
I had to.
Why? Oh
What are
my
they doing?
gosh.
Because they're never gonna. There's so many of those.
Who knows? They're gonna have a new dartboard of bad ideas because they had this
And
big
a new
thing
arm throwing them.
about the Rainbow Base Chase is
Maybe
finishing
the new
up.
guy's an
It's like,
ace.
no.
Cork every time.
All it's doing is clearly showing, like I said on our Discord, they don't understand 3 basic things: hoarding, monuments, and rainbows.
Yeah,
All
they
3
don't
of
get
those
that
things
at all. They don't.
have done wrong. They don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've done multiple things over the past year where it's like clearly they don't get it. They had that nonsense with the weekly Sunday hoard. That's not hoarding.
Right.
That's not a monument. They've had little mini monument things. Those are not monuments.
The monuments. Somebody asked me about a monument this week. Infinity Zero's like, hey, what is the deal?
No.
Somebody was asking me about
those are not monuments.
Yeah. What are these worth?
Then the rainbow, they think a rainbow base chase is that cycling nonsense that gets you that gets you tickets that you can then trade in for rust.
I guess
rust is not a rainbow.
Well, plus
I mean, granted,
what you're melding for those,
but rust is not a rainbow.
Well, plus what you're moving for those.
Write that down.
A rust is not a rainbow.
Rust is not a rainbow.
Whoa.
Rust is not a rainbow.
Rust is not a rainbow.
Rust is not a
yeah,
rainbow.
and that is the whole thing is definitely not a rainbow chase.
It's not a rainbow, and it's not a chase.
It could be part of the rainbow.
No.
And I mean, like, you're not even gathering a rainbow to get this. You're getting 3 of the base colors, and that's what you get, and then you get this.
All you're doing is cycling cards between you and a friend or you and an alt. All you're doing is cycling.
That's the only way to do it.
Well, I mean, what is a rainbow? That's the thing. They don't understand. Okay, here it is.
And then,
wait, tell me what a rainbow is.
It's when you have all the possible color variants of a base card.
Of an individual.
And
you can actually do it on inserts as well.
Yeah, you can do it on inserts too. You have all the variants of that particular card.
Right.
And then, talking about monuments, I know a couple of you and the guys were talking about, you should get the name of the rainbow holder should be in rainbow or gold or something on the back.
That'd be nice.
How does that even work, though? Think about that. Because the way some people treat parts of their rainbows, they trade them away so they don't stay with the same rainbow holder.
Mm-hmm.
How do you then determine who and when, at what point in time, this is who has the rainbow and this is whose name you highlight on the monument?
It's just like for when you meld it, like at meld time if you hold the rainbow.
You really think Topps can actually keep track of that nonsense?
Well, absolutely. They don't know when their concept award's supposed to issue. So, yeah. But start there. They don't know. They don't know what a rainbow is.
They will just screw that up. They will screw it up because they won't even remember how many variants they have.
Well,
and they would have to probably do something like, if you want, if you're the rainbow holder, you'll have to contact us and be like, hey, I'm the rainbow holder for this. I don't think they'd even know how to go in and look to verify that, to keep track of it.
Blanket doesn't know.
Just putting out the monuments in general seems to just create havoc for them, just doing the monuments themselves. Mm-hmm. So not holding out hopes about any sort of recognition.
Could use the mission structure for in that light.
What?
Basically, if you have this, and this, it triggers this, and boom, and you're good. And that's how that works out.
That's assuming they can actually get a correct checklist that understands what's all the parts of a rainbow. Mm-hmm. But
because that's different for every character. I know that I've rainbowed, humble brag, I've rainbowed all 3 of my 2020 hordes.
Nice.
But it's different cards for each one. Like there's not nearly as many client cards as there are, say, Porg cards. Even the Porg and DJ, even my Wave 1 hordes, I think, have different cards available. I think there were a couple of ones where, Porg had an extra one or, DJ didn't get one here. So to keep track of that for every single character.
Well, and I mean, when you, Crystal, when you ask, how are they going to do that? How are they going to get that right? The way that they would do it and the way that they would hopefully get it right would be through the mission thing.
Granted, this is going to be something where they'll be like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. We'll do that. Just like they did in giving Darth Nato the Uber monument he should have gotten for the Rise of Skywalker monuments.
Yeah, right. I guess I should be careful about trying to get him to promise anything.
Yeah. Don't get him to promise anything because they still never followed through on that.
Nope.
And how long ago were Rise of Skywalker monuments?
God damn! I mean, that was literally at the beginning of this year, and that's how long ago that was.
And that was just
promised.
Classic.
That was
everything.
Topps did. I want everybody to like me. I'm going to say stuff that people want to hear, and then I won't follow through on it at all.
It's like, ooh, yeah, that is an accomplishment because it was, and it is.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I'll talk to the team and see what we can do." And what did the team
he didn't.
do?
That's not what he
Jack
said.
squat.
That's not what he said. He said, "I think we can get that done for you."
Oh well,
and stuff like
it
that.
doesn't.
That's
semantics,
a step you don't
bruh.
take.
That's semantics.
Semantics matter when you're talking to people.
Bruh,
you have to
but
choose
it's
your words.
Semantics.
Use your words.
His words, it doesn't matter how the semantics are, he said them. If he said, we could get that done, or if he's taking it to the team, because he said those things
What if he said he was going to surface
in different variations
to the team
regarding
responsible?
Different things. Oh, surfacing it. Oh, yeah, that's a good
surface
one.
it to the team responsible.
This whole year has just been nothing but lies and nonsense. Lies, half-truths, and nonsense.
Lies. We're getting a lot of show title here. Half-truths and nonsense. Okay.
Nonsense.
Okay, wow, this is a lot. I don't know what I'm going to just have to pick. I'll get a dartboard, and that's how I'll pick the title.
I don't know if there's any left.
But mine will be the dartboard of good ideas for the name of a show.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyways, let's get into the sets. Wow, we got off on a fucking rant before we even got to anything today.
Well,
It never happens here. Why? Oh my God.
Rainbow-based chase crap.
Yeah.
You know that.
Not a rainbow, okay.
I'm walking around the house ranting about that shit.
I know.
I mean, literally, I was.
I was like, and I made a note. Ooh, I got to get that into the show.
Work in the rainbow word.
Oh, what was the button I pushed? Oh, okay. I remember now. Let's go. Okay, so in the world of sets, more Parallax. Woo fucking cares.
Ugh.
But it was Forces of Destiny, and that was cute.
Yeah, those are cute.
Those were cute. I like those.
Like
And
the art style. I didn't collect them. Not at all.
I did it.
Not at all.
I'm crazy. I did all the Parallax because everything, the world should be Parallax. I don't know. I mean, I haven't been outside anywhere in the world in I don't know how many months. So I don't know. It could be Parallax.
It's not like that. It's not like that.
I don't know. I still stand by that. I think the world ends at the road.
It's possible.
Down there.
It could.
I think if you go past that road,
you just drive off the earth.
Fall off the earth.
I assure you.
I don't think there's anything. There's nothing out there.
No, there is.
Epic
Epic Burger is out there.
I don't know how you do that.
Epic Burger is out there, so there you go.
No, I don't believe that. I think it's just you just drive off the end of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Just gone. It's nothing there.
Makes sense.
So yeah, I think it's all Parallax out there. So I did that Parallax set.
I didn't.
And then their big Sunday thing was more Rise of Skywalker.
I didn't.
It was a little Knights of Ren thing, but then they had to throw in the purple base, which then you can mulch some for gold or bronze or whatever the frick it was, again for yet a different award card. I can't even.
The Rise of Skywalker Series 2 port thing has been a goddamn
agony
clusterfuck.
It's like, I mean, they've really used up the dartboard of bad ideas. They got it all. Nailed it. Just got it all.
The whole damn
They do excel at that,
yes.
for sure.
And then
I didn't do that Knights of Ren, but somebody traded me the whole set for like some straight bullshit I had sitting around. I was like, okay. I didn't want to collect it at all. And they're like, here's the whole. I was like, that's the whole set of 9. Okay, all right, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
I didn't want to collect it, but I did. Mando Monday. Oh my gosh.
Monday.
Loving those Mando Mondays.
So, it was a 10 base. And were those kinetics still in the pack? And yet there wasn't anything in the pack?
I don't remember, but I know the award came out for that kinetic already.
Yeah.
So that was cute. It was actually the same. It was the same image from one of the cards in the set. So that was kind of stupid.
Yeah, I love that. That's some next level art reuse there.
Right?
Luckily, I like. That one just fell in my lap. I wasn't trying to do that. It just kept. I kept getting them, pulling for the Mando Mondays every week. So it just happened. It just happened for me.
Just happened. Just luck.
Great. I loved it. I just fell off a log into that one, and then they had the Chapter 16s with
a notable absence.
So stupid too. They had a Boba Fett card. There's 2 Boba Fett cards. One with his little thing up. And one with it down. And then literally his head not moved at all. It was probably not even an actual guy. It was probably like some kind of animatronic thing so that it wasn't even a guy in a suit. Yeah,
that was terrible.
But no Luke Skywalker. Are you fucking kidding me?
Right? Like, why? I guess maybe spoilers? I don't know if
they have had spoilers all along. Don't collect the set like that if you don't want spoilers.
Yeah.
for the people that were collecting it and wanted that. I just can't believe they didn't have that oh shit moment on deck.
I know, like that's a notable absence there. Like you're not even gonna do that. Like that was that was the part of that episode.
Right, that was the oh my god. Have you seen the deep fake version of that scene versus the scene that was in the show? Somebody did a deep fake version of all that Luke Skywalker stuff, and it actually looks better.
Really?
But I gotta think I think their basis was the scene. I think they just took it to another level with the deep fake.
Yeah.
And that's why the difference, but it really did look much more like
Mark Hamill,
like a living actor too. It didn't look as much like.
Yeah, it did look a little bit strange. I was still very happy about it. Like I'm glad that they've done it. It looked better than some other efforts that they've made.
I mean, it was on par with the Carrie that they did and the Lukes that they did in Rise of Skywalker. That little duel scene, they had some of that. And the Tarkin thing. Somebody did the Tarkin stuff too. They deep faked all the Tarkin stuff, and that looks amazing. It looks really,
I haven't tried that. Tarkin they didn't do a bad job with. Like I actually, it's that one didn't look.
No, that
like
was
the
rock
Tarkin
solid. Yeah, it was really good. But they just take it to another little level. Interesting to see if you would think that the effects house would see that and go, oh, okay, well we can do that too. We can probably do that better. So it'll be interesting to see if that comes along. But I couldn't believe they left that out of that set. That was really surprising. Very blasé result. I've been doing those in silver all the way through, and that's the first one I felt like I didn't even care if I did it in silver.
I haven't been bothering trying to put those in silver at all. I'm just happy to put the bronze set together on them. Like it's on those, all these sets now. There's just not enough motivation for me to put into getting, unless it's a set I really am in love with. Like I'm just going to do the uncommon here and just put it together. And I can't do completionism over there. Like it's pointless.
Yeah, and it's like, well, what is the reward? Where is your? What do you get? Where's your feeling of accomplishment in doing stuff like that when it's so easy?
Yeah, that's it. There's no point. Like if I want to do it, I could do it. There's no challenge to it.
Well, that and then the next set that came out, that 12 days.
That was just a continuation.
Oh, okay.
Ongoing.
But then they had that tilt set again on Tuesday.
Yeah, the 2 p.m. Tuesday was the Rise of Skywalker
That thing is
tilt.
a dud, big time. I cannot tell you how many fucking
limited cards.
Fuck, man, seriously, new players getting a 100 count card and think they've got the fucking keys to the fucking bank,
legendary,
man. And just coming at you with like 2 or 3 of these shit ass characters.
Cards.
Yeah, legendary shit ass 100 count losers, and they're trying to get fucking like slave Leia essentials for.
Yeah, hell no. There's
card
fuck out of my store.
100 count is not. I'm glad they came out with something limited count. And when the first wave dropped, I bought the 6-pack just to put my money out there and go, yes, I like limited count. I will put money into it. But I hate the set. They're ugly. It's 100 count. I don't care. I didn't pull any anyway.
I'm super happy that I'm able to ignore those almost entirely in favor of coin packs just to get the sunsets. I like the of course the base variant. Like that's mainly what I'm interested on those is because I collect base variants. But God, would it kill them to put some awesome art on a limited account set? Like I hate the comment that Mark made about wanting to make the really beautiful art cards available to everyone, but like that it takes away from it so much. Like that's great that I have gorgeous cards, but like there's 20,000 of each of them. Like it everybody has it. It doesn't. I don't know. They don't understand. They don't.
How people think.
They don't. That's
they don't
the
understand.
Whole thing. They don't, and they don't want to learn. They don't want to pay attention.
Well, because the complex. I think it feels to me like
it's not that complex.
That they have gradually morphed into a game app. They keep getting people that are coming from the game app world, and so that mindset's completely different than a collector's app, which is what we're into. And so they're working at cross purposes to the majority of their players when they're doing this stuff. So, that's a choice on their part, and we'll see what happens next year. Whole new head of the whole new brain in the robot, So
Same dartboard.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Same
matter.
old dartboard. Well, they may get a new dartboard.
Same old dartboard.
They might get a bocce ball set.
Bocce ball set of bad ideas.
Yes, and they put out the balls and they throw one. I don't know how to play bocce ball, but I'm pretty sure there's these big heavy balls and you throw them in the yard. And I'm Italian, I should know that. And you're more Italian than ever. You should know it too.
If they would just remember who they were, it's Topps. There are so many games out there already. Like, that's what the App Store is full of, is games.
Right.
Topps has always been, at least in our lifetimes, this is a trading card company. People go to Topps when they want to collect fucking trading cards.
Right. That should be their slogan.
Hey, we didn't have to gamify this shit. Like, that's not why anybody's here.
We got those fucking trading cards.
Come on down, get your fucking trading cards.
Get your fucking trading cards.
Topps, lick my balls. Topps 2021, lick my balls.
But first, before you get those fucking trading cards, click over here and open this box, and then hit this button over here, and then hit this
and then
every
pretend you're
5
flying
hours,
a spaceship.
and then pretend you're flying a spaceship, and shoot this down, and collect this, and then hit this button and open this box,
and put this thing
and then
in,
come back in an hour and
then
do
wait
it again.
to claim it. 8 minutes. See you then.
And then maybe if you're lucky, you can claim it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claim it!
Into the fucking cards, like, to make the cards the star of the app, not the fucking what are we gonna do?
Or the special
Exactly.
effect. Or
Their
the
cards.
special
Maybe they want to, move the cards over here. Maybe they want to switch some cards back and forth. Like, do we want to
Well, I mean,
around?
I'm not, and again, I'm not 100% against the use of effects. I've liked effects, and I've seen places this year in cards where it worked with what they were doing, and it was fucking awesome. It made an amazing card that way. But if, like you say, if that's all you've got, if you're a guitarist and all you can do is, and you don't have anything else but finger licks, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
You got to.
It sounds like they're going to be doing something in 2021 with 3D. Did you catch that on the Digicast when they were alluding to the cards? They had to do the update to where the cards could exist in a different dimension, when they were really like heavy-handedly fucking trying to hint away at it. But it sounds like they're going to be they've come up with some 3D effect that will be coming soon from this.
Now, I took that to mean, and I didn't listen closely to the thing, but the quotation I heard around that made me think that they want to do not just cards, but they want to do
figures,
things like toys, things like pops, things
now,
like
that'd be
that.
kind of badass. Like, I loved that in Quid when they did the Funko Pops. Like, I really, really dig those. So
but they've got a problem with the name.
What?
Star Wars Card Trader.
Yeah. Good point.
So what are they going to do? Are they going to change it to something like they did with the Walking Dead? They get around a lot of definition there.
Yeah.
Is it like the Walking Dead universe app or something like that?
I mean, nothing else has card in it. I think that's also, it's Marvel Collect, Disney Collect, Walking Dead universe, Bunt, Kick, Slam, Skate.
Right.
But we're the only ones that are specific to cards. It's Star Wars Card Trader.
Right. So what, if that's what they want to do, watch the space and see if we don't get a name change. And I mean, what does that do to people? Would anybody care? I feel like there's people that would really care a lot if they tried to change the name of Star Wars Card Trader to Star Wars, Trader, or Star Wars Collectible Trader.
Star Wars Collect.
Or Star Wars Collect.
Ew.
Oh, man, that seems so on brand. God damn, they're gonna fucking do that. You know that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
they're going in that direction. If that's how they've named, Marvel
Star
and
Wars
Disney.
Collect. Get ready. That makes total sense.
Predictions for 2021: Star Wars Collect.
Yeah, probably.
No,
right.
I do think having old Kenner toys, that'd be kind of badass.
Well, they've already had them. They've done those.
Yeah,
but
the
they
card
were done
ones,
as cards.
Imagine being able to spin them around and look at them. It'd be cool for a minute.
I want to be able to chew the end off that little lightsaber.
Yeah.
Get that yellow one and just chew that little nib right off the end of it. It's so satisfying. Ruin it. Just completely remove the value. Or if it's a telescoping one, telescope that out and then chew it. Anybody that collects action figures out there, hardcore, knows that you don't want to do that to those little lightsabers.
No.
No, they make repros now, I know. They probably ruined the loose market with those things. So anyways, we got on a big sidetrack with the tilt thing and out to that. And then, we have to talk about, was that Thursday at 4?
That was Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday? The Kylo set? With the Gilded.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. Wednesday at we thought it was going to be 2, and then it turned out it was 4. And it was, what a dumb goddamn set. Was it 5 cards plus an award? So 6 cards total. Total tiny little thing. And it had Gilded in it. And the Gilded sold out probably in about, 5 minutes? Had to be.
I was so glad I missed it because I was waiting for a 2 o'clock drop. So when a 2 o'clock drop didn't come, I just went about my business. And the next thing I know, Discord's going. I'm like, what have I missed here? Oh, a fucking stupid Gilded drop. Excellent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a stupid Gilded drop. But it was $2,500 for a jumbo crystals, that's 10 bones a throw. I threw it 2, nothing. Crystal threw it a couple. Bella the fucking ball got one of the best goddamn looking cards, and it was a gold too. Holy shit! And all of a sudden, a fleet of trucks backed up in our driveway. Beep, 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 and they're all smashing into each other. It's we can get 2 cars in there tops, and these trucks are all backing up in our front yard, and they're just. Oh my God, the offers.
You did good on that one, Crystal? Did you manage to make a trade? And
Holy shit. I have never seen trades like that. Never seen trades like that.
That's kind of like the Gilded market's so crazy right now, even for crappy Gildeds. Like it kind of makes it worth opening Gilded packs for me now, even if I don't want the set, just because.
Well, just do it on the
there's
day
been
when
some
you
trucks
have free
for
time
sure.
And can deal with it because it was a lot.
It's stressful.
I just wanted all of the uncommons to trade for base.
She literally just wanted to hoard.
I just wanted to hoard, and I couldn't because I had all this stuff in my inbox from all these offers for the Gilded, and I couldn't even get to hoarding. So now I have all those crappy uncommons.
Well, you'll be able to hoard for them.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jesus Christ, the offers were.
It was a lot.
That was a lot.
It was a lot.
Big, huge.
It can be stressful, like when you pull something like that. When you do have people competing,
because we had a lot going on too. I mean, Wednesday, like Thursday's our big day. The Christmas Eve's our big day.
Yeah.
That's when we do everything. Now it's time for the phone case. Phone case o'clock. So yeah, you got a lot going on because we're moving packages around and getting stuff ready and last minute Christmas stuff, what have you. And then in the middle of that, she's got these huge and then plus all the fucking dumbass stuff coming in.
Oh yeah.
It's like, let me offer you 3 terrible bronzes for that fucking amazing gold. No, go away. Meanwhile, this other guy's backing up like 9 golds. In a handful. It's crazy. It's like, dude, if you could see what you're competing against, you would just go slink away. You're not
back away quietly and pretend you didn't do that.
Yeah. So that was fun, but she got some amazing stuff, and so that was cool. Yeah. And then some of the amazing stuff people are now after.
Yeah.
And she thought, okay,
instantly.
I accepted a trade, everything's fine, and then more trades come in for the stuff she just accepted on. It's like, what the fuck, man? What a problem to have, huh? Too many trades.
Yeah,
like a New Year's resolution.
Just people throwing all this value at me. God,
a lot of stuff though. I went in Insta.
Yeah, you didn't have to.
I went in Insta-lock because
there was stuff you got in there that was straight up for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you got you got another of a 3-count award, a Hux award. There's 3 of them in existence.
You got some good Hux.
2 of them.
Yep. That got Insta-locked, and then there was that nice red CTI that I've been looking for.
Yeah.
I've been tried to be getting, and I couldn't get it, and I got it.
Yeah.
Now I got it. And
she has all the Craig Drake red CTIs now. I used to have all 3 of them, and she has all 3 of them now.
Nice. Very nice.
I still have one. I have the really hot Padme one. Because she had 2. We realized that I had that card. Remember, I had the trilogy, and then I was like showing her trades, and she's like, "If you trade that thing, I'm going to cut your throat while you're sleeping." And so she says that from time to time, and she means it. It's for real. She's going to kill me. So I said, "Okay, well." Then I found a reason or some time to trade it to her to save me from myself. And then so she had 2 of them, and then so I was able to get one back from her. Yay!
But you had to give me.
I had to give her the Ayla. I had the Ayla Secura, so I traded the Ayla Secura for the Padme one. They're almost identical cards, except better character on Padme. So now she has all 3 of them. So that was fun.
And they're locked.
And they're locked.
They're locked away.
Nowhere.
They're not moving.
So that was crazy. That was fun.
That was crazy.
Yeah. And I was just, she kept like showing me offers all day, and I was just kind of like, oh God, just give me that card. Just give me that card. I wanted these offers to come to me.
I kind of like that card there, so you should accept that one and give it to
Yeah. But he only got one of them.
And it cost me dearly.
It cost him dearly.
It cost me dearly.
Yeah, he tried to send me something for it, and I
yeah, I tried to send you a 3-count Kylo for the 4-count
Red
CTI award. And
she counted
she laughed in my face and said, she laughed in my face.
Yeah, I laughed. I was like, hey, mate.
Hey, mate.
How about that die cut?
How about that die cut, mate? I need that die cut Padme, mate. So, yeah, I had to pony that up. It was saving me from myself, too, because I'd had a few people sniffing around that one.
Wow.
I got that during, I think it was the first 54321. Somewhere in the course of all that craziness, that one flew into my transom for something. I don't know what.
I can't believe you had it that long and didn't trade it for candy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's, it doesn't pop out. It's kind of a, hi, I'm a badass card just sitting here a little lower on your stack. So that was fun. So that was exciting. And then all the Christmas stuff there, those Christmas cookies, boo, boring. Why are the fucking cards that you meld common and the cards that you're getting are common?
Oh, they were supposed to be uncommon and common. It says it in the transmission, and then you go and meld it, and it's all common shit.
That's
so
stupid
yay.
as hell.
So excited for that. I did it for the fuck of it. My son, Connor, Doom Cookie, likes the Christmassy stuff, so I knew he wasn't going to fuck with it, so I did the set just in case he wants it later. Yeah.
We know that feeling. And then the Mando holiday cards. I mean, there's so many holiday sets, I can't keep them straight. Yeah, the green ones.
4 out of 5 of my green ones are just like the Topps logo with a red border and a pink border.
Yeah, this
around
weird pink-red border. What the hell is that? What
is that?
It's showing the layers. It's showing they have now all these that's how they're doing the parallax and stuff. So we're seeing.
Yeah, we still haven't even seen that damn set. I have no idea what it looks like. It's just all Topps logo. It's lovely job on that.
I didn't even touch it. I didn't even look at it. I'm so tired of the holiday stuff. It's all trash to today. Today, all the holiday stuff that everyone's been killing themselves trying to get put together is garbage now. So the presents
the presents.
Those were kind of cute.
Well, although having to claim each one
got
with
a
the
little
unwrapping.
I had to open 50.
And a bunch of mine, it would unwrap into nothingness. And I was just like, well, that's really 2020. Well done. Okay. But
and say if you had dupes of the calendar cards, it didn't give you dupes of the card that you actually want. You just have extra fucking presents.
Yeah, I'm mad. I don't have 170 of that number one.
Hey, there's one with porg on it. That number one card is the one that has a porg.
Yeah, that was the one that was that was the one, the first one they dropped. Everybody fucked up. So
yeah. And that's the one I could have ended up. I could have hoarded that because of the porg on there, but no, since
that's one per customer, one per claim on that one, so it doesn't do you any good. I'd like to have 170 of those. Although I did trade a few of those. I had some people that how the hell did anybody miss those? But I did have people that missed number one, and I got components for them. Yeah. I'll trade it for some components, and they said yes, so I did it. It was great.
Yeah. And now apparently the the last thing is not claimable.
Yes, yeah, the
25K,
final day,
yeah, the
25K.
final day, 25K,
yeah,
expired.
Oh, good. I'm so glad about that.
So,
well, no, next week they'll send us out. We apologize for the situation with the claim thing with Christmas. Here's 10,000 coins.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they won't send, like the 25K and
apology
maybe
discount.
a little extra discount,
Apology discount.
It's a pack
they
of
discount
2021 base and 10,000 coins.
We really want to apologize for that. Here's 10,000 coins.
Whereas if it was, Disney or Marvel, they'd give you 100K.
They're like, did you breathe today? Here's 25,000 coins.
Yeah, there's 25,000 coins in a handy.
Dude.
Sorry.
Bruh.
Disney wouldn't do that.
No.
Disney wouldn't do like that.
No.
Never.
All right, so is that everything for Star Wars? Did we do it?
Pretty much.
Wow.
There's not much that happened other
Yeah.
than holiday nonsense and errors. I mean,
I tried a half hour ago to look at my completed trades on Disney so I could figure out who was the nice person that sent me those melds. It never loaded. So I can't tell. I feel bad. I would like to give a shout out to that person for sure. But I did try to go around and send a few things here and there to some of the nice folks that have been helping me out. Frank was looking for some stuff on tarot cards. Actually looking for stuff for last year because he started late and he missed all the Bonehill Road stuff. And he loves the werewolf. Anything with monsters and creatures, he likes that. So I sent him a bunch of the Bonehill stuff from last year, the posters and stuff with all the Wolfmans on them. So that was fun. And then some of my Hoard buddies and Quick Nass. I can't remember who it was that I gave that ruby to. It might have been Broken Name or it might have been Quick Nass. One of those folks was looking for it and I didn't need it. I just gave it to him. Take it. Merry Christmas. It was nice though. It was a nice holiday. Had a fun time. And shout out to my mother-in-law for making everything so beautiful. It was gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas. So I guess with that, we can probably go into what you're watching, unless you have any shout-outs, AjaMarie.
I shout out Merv. I don't know if you caught it. Merv did a box cracking with me. We were supposed to stream it on Twitch, but failed miserably at that. But I got a Masterworks. My son Connor and I each got a Masterworks master box for Christmas.
Ooh.
He had a Rogue One blaster pack, and we just recorded. We got on Zoom and all opened our boxes together and had a really fun time sitting and talking with Merv and my son. So that's up on YouTube. I put up. We just had a good time opening.
Well, you better link that in our Discord so we can all see it.
Yeah, it is. I think it's in the tangible corner.
Cool.
There's a link.
I want to look at it. That'd be cool. I love our little tangible corner. That's been a fun little area there. A lot of neat stuff pops up in there. Well, cool. Yeah, and we love Merv. Merv's amazing. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Love that guy. All right, so I guess we'll go to what you watching.
Tell me what you're watching on your TV tonight. Tell me what you're streaming on your iPad. Tell me what you're watching every day and at night. I'll be outside watching from the bushes.
Guys on Kick. I hate those fucking guys. All right, so what you watching? Wow. AjaMarie, what are you watching?
Oh God, I've actually been watching a lot of stuff this week. I watched 2 whole series. I watched both seasons of American Gods.
I watched the first season. I haven't watched the second yet.
I just finished both seasons. The third one's coming up. I love it. That's such a bizarre show. I did the first 2 seasons of the new Jordan Peele Twilight Zone.
Okay.
I finished that out. Well, I got CBS All Access. It's super, super freaking cheap, and they've got a bunch of stuff. The Stand, I started the new The Stand, which I'm kind of excited about. It. The first episode is out. I think there might be a new one now, but
the second one has come. I haven't watched it yet.
I like it. It's pretty cool so far. I like it a lot. I love The Stand. Like, it's a wonderful story. So I'm really excited as to how they're gonna, do it now. And they've done a good job with the first episode, at least. I'm stoked.
I didn't like it.
Oh,
The structure
why?
of it really is it's jumping around too much, and I don't like the structure of the show. I don't like how it's put together at all. I got a big problem with it.
I liked it. I don't mind them doing something. I figure they're going to do something different with it. So I'm just trying to like appreciate it from a standalone standpoint, I guess.
Well, I may have to wait until the whole thing's done and then just sit down and binge the deal. And then I believe there's a new ending, which is written by Stephen King, which is interesting. So that can be good and it can be bad.
Yeah, I mean that's notoriously like it's been adapting Stephen King to film has gone awry so many times. Like I don't know, they're not always good at it, and when that goes wrong, it goes horribly wrong.
Well, like I said, I feel like they did themselves a disservice in terms of the structure of the show. With the jumping around in timelines and things like 6 months ago, I got really confused about where we were and who everybody was in a timeline in the first episode, and I really liked that linear progression. I wouldn't have minded them taking 2 full episodes before they got to that. You got the whole cast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care for that setup that much. I didn't watch a whole lot this week. We're still on our Cobra Kai rewatch.
I can't wait for the next season of that. I'm so stoked for that.
Well, they moved it up. Now it's January 1st.
January 1st.
So we have no time at all. Yeah, it's coming fast. Now,
Happy birthday to me.
The big thing that we watched is Wonder Woman 84.
Well, I watched stuff before that. Though.
Okay. Well, we'll do that, and then we'll give a spoiler warning because Ms. Rebecca's asking no spoilers. I don't know if we can adequately talk about it without spoilers.
Yeah.
So, what else did you watch?
I watched 2 movies on Netflix. I watched the Chadwick Boseman movie, the Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, which was nice. He was amazing in it. He acted his ass off in it, and he's probably going to get an Oscar, and he deserves it because he was really great in it. And I watched the new George Clooney movie, The Midnight Sky, which may have a twist in it that I didn't realize was going to be coming, and I was like, okay, all right, I will allow it. But it was cool, and apparently it was shot using that volume thing they use for The Mandalorian, because there's like big sets and big places where they are in the movie, and lots of action and stuff in the Arctic, yet stuff also happening in space, and they all did it on that volume thing, so it was good.
That's interesting that tool's gonna get used more and more. Whoever came up with that, smart cookies.
It was good. I liked it.
I watched a thing. I forgot. I watched a thing about John Belushi, a documentary about John Belushi, and it was really a nice biography about him. And it had really a really interesting part of the show was they had these animated segments where they had the voice of John Belushi and maybe Dan Aykroyd, these recordings that they had of conversations that they had, and then they had animated those, and they had a really interesting caricature type animation style to it. It was really interesting to look at, and just a heartbreaking kind of look. It's not as bad as the one that was about Gilda Radner. I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
Yeah,
that one's fucking heartbreaking.
It is.
Jesus
and
Christ.
I loved Gilda. Like it's.
That one's horrifying. That one that just kills me. I was weeping when I watched that one, and my kid was like concerned. Why are you okay? And I'm like, man, I'm telling you, this is like falling in love with somebody and losing him all over again. And John Belushi, the same way. And that was a guy just like, man, so pitiful, so awful. What a waste.
Huge waste.
33 years old. God damn, such a fucking
such
waste.
a baby. Like you're thinking about it now, like it's like a baby.
And he just he kind of had this this meteor rise, and then he was just kind of on the skids. And if he'd had some time, like all those guys had stinker projects in that time period, but they've all gone on to legendary status. And that's a guy I think that would still be just killing people.
Absolutely.
So such a shame, and I remember how bad I felt about that at the time, and it's so of that time for him to die then and that way and all that stuff. So it really sucked. So, but I highly recommend it if you're a fan of comedy and
I am.
Classic stuff like that. Check out the Belushi. I think that may be on CBS All Access too. I'm not
Really?
sure. No. Oh, I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I've got everything, so I'll.
Yep. So now we're going to talk about Wonder Woman 84. So the spoiler warning is going to
1984. You keep calling it Wonder Woman 84. It's Wonder Woman 1984.
Is it 1984? I thought it was.
Yeah.
I always see WW 84.
Wonder
I
Woman
saw the wrong movie, guys.
You saw the wrong movie.
Linda Carter was in the one I watched, so I don't know which ones you're talking about, guys. So, that was awesome to see, and apparently we're going to see more of that, although it sounds like
Did
maybe...
you give people enough spoiler warning?
I said spoiler warning, and now I'm wasting time for them to get a chance to run away. And if you are leaving, thank you for listening, and we enjoy your listenership, and we thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. And now here we go. Wonder Woman 1984. Wow. Did you see it yet, AjaMarie?
No, I haven't, but I'm okay with spoilers. We're going to end up, that's on the agenda to watch today, and I don't need...
Honestly, I don't think there's much...
I spoil things for myself so often, so...
There's not too much... There's no big twists or any huge
Wonder
reveals or anything like that.
The reveal stuff you could actually already find out via the internet and novelization stuff that leaked and everything.
It's going to be Wonder Woman, so I pretty much... I think I know what to expect.
It's a wonderful Wonder Woman. Here's the thing that's so great about it is like everything that you loved about the first one, they still got it. They still get that. It's a fantastic movie, and it's just pleasant and nice. And the thing of being in 1984 and kind of having a little laugh about that, but they don't really go super huge into that. They don't really go big on making fun of the 80s so much. It's like, this is the setting and how they had these belly bags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's really good. And then yesterday, apparently Christmas, you can only watch things at our house that have Pedro Pascal in them.
Pedro Pascal
in them, sorry. You can only watch those things because we watched that, and then what was the other thing that we watched with him? We were watching Mandalorian.
The first episode of The Mandalorian.
Yeah, we're watching Mandalorian with our folks because we just got that all set up for them. So, but the Wonder Woman 84 is really nice.
Which we had originally planned on. We were going to watch Wonder Woman 1984. We were going to watch Soul. We were going to watch the making of Mando thing. Had all this stuff planned out, and we ended up watching Wonder Woman twice.
Yeah.
And one episode of Mando.
That's a good recommendation on it, though. If you ended up watching it twice, that... Definitely thrilled about watching it today. Then, if y'all
I heard some complaints about the length of the thing, but I really didn't feel long. And like even the second viewing, I felt like it just popped along. It had a really decent pace to the whole thing.
Well, I mean, if it's too long for people, just pause it.
Yeah,
take a
walk
break.
away.
Just pause it, go to the bathroom,
or
come back.
Skip. Just skip.
Yeah.
Skip. I'm tired of looking at that guy. I want to see somebody else.
No,
okay,
nothing worth
cool.
skipping.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot of
Pedro
fun.
Pascal, he was a great villain.
He was pretty fun, yeah, and he had some.
He was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he was wacky. He was definitely eating the scenery.
He was a wacky villain, yeah.
Whoa, excellent.
Yeah, no, he was going big.
Although I don't like him without a mustache, that kind of disturbs me. I'd prefer him with a mustache, but he was chewing some scenery up.
Yeah, he went big for sure.
Yeah,
he was definitely kind of like this huckster type character, and it's wild. And then the Kristen Wiig.
Oh, she was great.
Really, really fun, kind of interesting villain.
Yeah.
And not like a villain, but more of an adversary type thing, and almost a rivalry type thing. But she has an arc that's really kind of interesting in the whole deal.
Cool.
And it's a lot of fun, and it goes all the way right up to the edge of the apocalypse and pulls back. It goes wild.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, cool. That'll be fun today.
And there is an end credit scene.
Yes.
Good to know. To know.
That we won't spoil.
Yeah.
Good.
That we won't spoil. We'll leave that little delectable treat for everybody to enjoy out there because you will dig it.
Yep.
Excellent.
So, but it was really fun and loved it a lot. Probably watch it again. I know there's a little bit of extras, but not much. But yeah, we'll look at that. I like that movie a lot. It was fun to watch.
I think I'm pretty stoked about just being able to watch it at home. HBO Max has been a great deal, and I got a Christmas deal came up to where I was able to get 6 months of it one whack at a cheaper rate. I got an email and they're like, hey, buy this for 6 months now. And I normally don't do that, but I don't remember how much I paid, but I was like, yes, smash accept on that. So I've definitely got that coming up for a while.
Yeah,
not
we
having to
got
worry about
a free year of it from, I think it's either from when we upgraded the internet or from when we did something on upgrading the phones a couple months ago. And it was like, oh, you have free HBO Max. And I was like,
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got a free year at Apple TV when I got the iPads.
Yeah, I did that last year.
That arcade, 3 months of arcade, and then a year of Apple TV. So I was like, yes.
Yeah, because
Give me all that free stuff.
I'd gotten a new iPad last October, and it came with a free year of Apple TV right before Apple TV launched. So I was like, oh,
hell yeah.
cool. And then, they extended it. They extended the free Apple TV all the way through February because of the pandemic. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, even better.
I don't even know what the regular price is going to be for Apple TV Plus.
$100 a minute. Look at Ziggy.
He's a baby. Oh, look at him.
On my leg. Now he's like, okay.
Can't see him. He's in the darkness.
You can't see. He's all scrunched up, and he's like, this is fine as long as I'm warm. He's so cold.
He's ridiculous.
It's cold here today. So
Yeah, I've still got Smudge snoring in my ear. She is like hooked into my shoulder. Hey, Smudgy, look. I have to unhook her.
Detached.
Let's see that face.
Baby.
Aww.
That's a gorgeous cat.
Well, I guess that's it. I think we wasted another perfectly good hour and a half.
Yay!
Yay.
Cool. Well, AjaMarie, we want to thank you so much for spending some time with us. And
No,
we're
it's
sorry we
always
missed you
fun.
last week, and we're sorry why.
Yeah.
But we're glad
it's
to have you this week. Always a pleasure.
Oh, always a pleasure to be on. It's always cool. I enjoy the hell out of this, so gives me a chance to nerd out with some other adults,
For sure, yeah. Talk to somebody outside of your own home. Amazing.
Yeah.
But thank you to everybody on Discord that's watching with us, and everybody that's going to watch and listen later. We sure do appreciate it. It's been a wild, wacky, fucked up year, and we look forward to another one soon.
Not a wild, wacky, fucked
Not
up
another
year.
2020. No, we gotta.
Just a year.
He's biting me. Look, he's biting me.
Could we
He's
just have
biting.
a year?
He's biting. Monster. Yeah, let's just have a quiet year.
Let's just have next time
Uneventful.
we have a show, it'll be 2021, right?
That's true. We'll see you guys next year. Pow! I get to say that.
Hey, there's
It's gonna
that.
be 2021. We'll probably be wearing like robot techno suits or something because it's gonna be the
Flying car. I'll show up in my flying car.
Show up in your
With my
flying car,
RoboCat.
exactly.
My thing for 2021 is to always have a spray can of silver paint nearby, and then at a moment's provocation, I'm going to snatch it up, rip the cap off, and spray it in my mouth and go, "Witness me! Witness me!"
Do it.
For 2021, people are not going to know what the fuck to think of that. Witness me!
That'd be fantastic. I
I need
mean,
to watch that movie again.
You just
yeah,
watched it.
I'm gonna have to.
I love it.
Not a fan
All
of
right.
that one.
Well, folks, we thank you again. You can find us on Twitter. You'll see us in Reddit. Reddit's hopping these days with a lot of stupid, so look for us wading into that from time to time. And then we're in the app. I'm Tedsallis. That's Padme1138. And, of course, the lovely and talented AjaMarie is with us as well. So
And Smudge.
thank you. And Smudge doesn't have an account.
Or maybe he does.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, a little side account for
He
Smudge.
doesn't.
Hey, see if you can pull those for me. Okay, I love you.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
The
Oh,
kids
you got
like to
one.
litter open packs.
You got one. Hey,
Yeah, they'll
Eli-
take the cat's
Eli
paw
DeGuera's
and
joining
press it
us
on the
today.
screen, see if she has better luck.
Did you hear that, AjaMarie? Eli DeGuera is here today.
She said
with us.
Greg's alone.
Hey!
I'm
He
alone.
is.
Yes.
That's
Nice to see you,
awesome.
Eli. I can't wait to hoard you next year. In the new movie.
That's so good.
In tarot cards. That'll be fun. So because we've already seen Base with her in it. She's like
Yeah.
badass
She's
with
so
the
cool.
guns.
Like, she's just as nice as can be.
She is. And she's a real live member of our community there, so we love
Yes.
her. Great to see you. All right. So folks, thank you again. And we will see you next week. Arrivederci. Next year. Arrivederci.
Next year. Bye.
Bye.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are.
Watching.